Hello, this is Tkush35 playing another Modern Affinity League. We are currently 2-1. We have faced against Ad Nauseam, Spirits, and Tron. Lost to Ad Nauseam round 1. And I've won against Tron and Esper Spirits. If I said Bant Spirits at some point, I was mistaken. I was just talking too fast. Let me know what you all think of the current overlay that I have. It's simple and not super refined, but I thought it kind of matched for now. I need to tweak what works with my chat box. That's my Twitch chat box on the right there. And I don't have a cam, so... Well, I do have a camera, but it's super old and the picture would be disgusting, so I don't think it's worth it. Also, my room's not fit to broadcast from quite yet. This hand has a drum, has a nexus, has an overseer, and a pest. It's not going to be super fast, but it does have some viable threats long term, so I think it's worth keeping. I'm going to start with just the simple nexus and drum. Mutavault, this is probably Merfolk. Another land is not what the doctor ordered. At all. Next turn, I'm probably going to cast that Overseer and the Vault Scourge for flying. And Lifelink. Lifelink will be good long term if I can keep it up. Yeah, Island, another Vial. Jeepers. That's going to be interesting. Okay, Ravager will pan out with this Overseer as well. So we'll see which of us can get bigger faster, huh? To you, opponent. To you. What are they doing with their... Ooh, Dismember. Yep. That's fair. There's not poo I could do against that. I guess that would have been an argument for Signal Pest, because then I could have played Ravager, activated Ink Moth, and gotten in for 2 poison. So, there are lines. I did not take them. The Blast will be nifty. I'm going to go ahead and play the Ravager before combat. I'm going to not get in with Nexus, just going to get in with the Scourge, since the opponent seems perfectly willing to pay life. What are they doing here? Another Dismember. Wow. Aggressive. Okay. I guess I should have gotten in combat. Could have been another damage there. Bright side, none of their stuff is flying, and I have some. Less bright side, they're killing all my stuff. But alternative bright side, they're at 12. So I think I'm just getting in for damage, not even bothering with Ink Moth. I can go blind. Probably gonna G-blast their face. Another Ravager, huh? Another Ravager's fine. Do I play it before combat? I'm not sure if it helps me by playing it before combat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get in. Because these are going to vial in lords and stuff, right? And that's really bad. I am gonna do it before combat, because if nothing else I can get in on this Blink Moth and do some shenanigans. I'm not gonna get in with this Ravager, I don't think. Or maybe I do anyway. Just see how they block, if they block. Because this worst case, I can just sack it to that new Ravager. And put the counters on. Ooh, they're going to V-click, huh? They're V-clicking themselves? I'm going to go ahead and kill it. Oh, I probably should have tapped the Signal Pest instead of that Ravager. That would have been the smart move. Ooh, they countered. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so that would have been a reason to not Ravager. Vendilion Click in a Merfolk deck? That's really strange. I guess if they block... I can do some stuff to pump up that Nexus. It's probably worth it. So I think I have to slow down a little bit. But I really wasn't expecting a Vendilion Click in a deck with Curse Catcher. So maybe I was premature in assuming it was a Merfolk deck. Or this particular Merfolk build is branching out, if you will. So now they're vialing in something else. Merfolk Trickster. Making it lose its abilities until end of turn. Particularly this one. So how does that help or hinder me? It's going to lose modular and everything. So I think I need to grow it and then sacrifice it to save the Blink Moth. So I eat the drum. And then I'm going to eat the pest. And then I'm going to eat it and put the counters here. That way their block is unprofitable. I think that helps me. It's iffy, but it does something. Woof. That definitely left my side of the field looking pretty barren. They did successfully block an attack, but they have to do quite a bit in order to fend off another one in the air. They only have one card in hand, too, so... 2 cards, sorry. Draw step. Still on 3 and 2, so I'm still expecting this to be mostly a Merfolk deck. Yeah, get in with that Trickster. I, unfortunately, probably cannot get in with the Ravager. Something good. I guess that works. So we're going to go ahead and activate. Do I want to get in with this too? Or do I want to leave that up? I guess there's not much point in doing that. So I'm going to attack with both. Force some sort of shenanigans to happen. And worst case scenario, I just pile on to the Blink Moth. Another Vendilion Click. Jeepers. Okay. Curse Catcher revealed. So now they're going to violin Silvergill Adept. Okay. They're still on the defensive. Oh. Oh, they get to draw a card from that? Oh no, they're firing up Mutavault. Ooh, are they going to go ham on this Ravager? They might make it so that I cannot profitably get through an attack with him. Oh no, just that? Well, I'm fine with that. I cannot kill them, right? Because that's 7, 8. Yeah, I cannot kill them. But I can make them lose a defender. I could turn this into a 2-turn clock. No, because they'll just block. It's better if I have more guys on the field right now, I think. If I could draw Galvanic Blast, something of that ilk, then, oh geez. Just getting to draw all the cards with these Silver Gill Adepts. So Whip Flare's definitely coming in. Grid actually wouldn't be too terrible either. Maybe 1. Probably drop the Karns. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll take the 4. It's fine by me. They still have 2 cards in hand. It's like they didn't do... They're just gaining all the benefits. Another Ravager. Guess that's pretty good. It's probably better to have it before combat. I might have to disagree with that. Because that leaves me with no mana to do tomfoolery. Going ham. Going ham. It's game 1 or 2? It's 1. It's definitely game 1. Think I'm just getting in the air here? No. I'm gonna do both. Yep, they vial something in. Ooh, it's up to 4. Ooh, Master of Waves. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, do they have the kill next turn? They might. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, yeah, so they did block. And I think I am left with not enough blockers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Alright. Cool. That's fun. Not. Whip Flares. Drop the Karns. He's slow. Get the grids. Drop a champion. What else do I have here? For notes from the olden days. Merfolk, 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 where are you? I can't not have notes for Merfolk. I've played against it. Or I don't have notes for Merfolk, despite having played against it. That seems silly. But here we are. Okay, well, Whip Flare seems pretty good as long as they don't have any Lords. I didn't see any Lords, so I'm not sure if I can expect them. Mem Knights aren't probably getting in. So then... Thinking of Thoughtseize. I dropped 1 champion. I didn't see any Spreading Seas, though, so maybe champion is better. Get a champion, keep 1 grid, 1 Thoughtseize. Try like that. Sure. See how that runs. Yes, being first would be very helpful. Okay. This is a maybe get to grid, maybe get to Whip Flare. Not much in the way of threats, but answers. I will keep it. Go ahead and dump out these bad boys. Get the Opal out too. I don't quite have Whip Flare mana, but I don't quite need it yet. If I were to draw Darksteel Citadel or something simple. Springleaf Drum also works. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think their 1 mana counters are going to be in the Ceremonious Rejection realm. I don't think they have 1 mana stuff that can deal with grid. They're going to dismember on my Volt Scourge. Bold. They are really heavy-handed with those dismembers. Granted, it did work for them last game. This game might be a different story. Two islands. Something with 1 toughness? Heck yes. Reveal that Master of Waves. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So I'm going to end up more or less spending my turn killing their Adept, but I don't think that's too bad. Gets rid of their threat. Ornithopter's fine. He's not going to do anything quite yet. But actually, since they tapped out, I'm going to go ahead and get in for 1 point of damage. And I'm quite certain I want to keep their count low, so I'm going to do this now. And pass the turn. That Opal could represent another activation if I had played it, but in the event of a Ravager, I would rather have a counter, I think. So the key with this Master of Waves is going to be to... Good grief. Keep their creatures on the field low. This is protection from red, so Whip Flare's not going to do anything to it. But the elemental creatures do not have protection from red. Attacking with Blinkmoth does represent losing an activation. Echoing Truth, returning Girapur Aether Grid. That's fine. I guess you can counter it on the way down. It's probably their plan. What is that? Fairy Conclave. You can make a 2/1 blue fairy. Okay. I wouldn't mind Cranial or something insane. I guess that'll do. Oh, click. Yep. So now they're gonna click to get rid of the grid. Is unfortunately what they're gonna do. But they will see in my hand many things that will kill their things. Yeah. Hey, there's Cranial Plating. So I can play and equip. I'm going to start by thought seizing them. See what we're dealing with here. A lot of Master of Waves. Holy buck kiss. That's going to cascade into a lot of sadness. That's why they did that. Harbinger of Tides. Was that return target tapped creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand? Yeah, let's do that, because that's a lot of blue symbols. And then I think I'm going to Whip Flare to get rid of their flyer. And I'm going to Lotus Petal this Opal to play the plating. Yes, I could have held on to it, but I think it's more important to get plating on the field. Because now, at least for now, they don't have any... Yeah, sure, you have a Master of Waves. So the elementals are going to die to this Whip Flare. Good grief deck. I don't have anything at instant speed, so there's not much point in holding this up and pretending. I would rather get in for the 5 that I can. I guess it could have been 6, but that's not going to make too much of a difference. Yeah, getting rid of Harbinger was really good. So they're down 1 master. So if they go for another master, they're probably tapped out. They can get in for 4 here, and there's no reason not to. I think I do immediately have to... Okay, so they're either fading having an answer of some sort, or, hey, Edge Champion's pretty good. I'm going to go for it. Because worst case, I attack with Ornithopter. Okay. Okay. But now they probably have some sort of blocker, right? They have to, right? That's what they have to have? Right, they have Fairy Enclave. Yep. Which they will brutally defend with. And I don't think that helps them too much. I'm gonna get this... I'm gonna use another Opal. And get the plating over on this guy. And unless they have a way to kill 2 Blink Moths next turn, they should be dead. That is one way. Yeah, but that still isn't enough. They still need to get rid of this other one. Come at me, bro. Okay, so multiple ways to win now. I will just show what's on board. Cool. On to game 3, and let's actually update the record. What? Match 1-1. Okay. So Edge Champion was pretty good there. They do have Spreading Seas. You know, I guess this grid was actually pretty useful. What to drop for the second one? What's too slow? I think Ravager. Drop 1 Ravager. Go ahead with that. Singleton Thoughtseize I still like. The blasts are alright. They help kill stuff before it's too big. Whip Flare Blast. No lands. If one of these was a land, we'd be pretty golden, but not keepable. This doesn't have a colored mana source, but I think I have to keep it because I don't want to go too far down in resources. And I'm going to dump the Ornithopter in hopes that I can find something better, like an Opal or a Drum. I think a Drum is what I prefer. Overseer is not what I prefer in the slightest. Not at all. Spreading Seas on Nexus is sad. Go ahead and get this Overseer out past the turn. Things don't look good for us. I would really love neither of my creatures to die and to draw an opal. Spreading seas on another land. They're just all about making my stuff islands. So much for my having creature lands. Come on. Hey, that'll work. They probably have Ceremonious. I guess plating does a little bit more here, right? Than the grid? I think so. Just go to town with my Signal Pest. If I can. Alright, they had a vial. Whoops. Bummer. Well, I don't think it was unreasonable to attack there. I lost the pest, sure, but... Oh, they're keeping it on 2, which means potentially another Harbinger type thing. No, they're using it right now. I guess it could still be a Harbinger. Ooh, Master. Ooh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Oh, do I have to Whip Flare next turn? Does that mean? To kill the Master? I might have to. I think I have to. That hurts quite a bit, actually. It's a 1-for-1. And here's a counter. Yep. That's a bummer. They just have Island Walk, so this doesn't matter. But I'm not going to activate it quite yet. I need more mana, surprisingly. I would love an opal. Even a land would do. Oh, I guess this Overseer not being anything yet is good. Because if he attacks with it, I block. Yeah, I can't block that. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. You might say super bad, but not really. You probably wouldn't. Alright, so another Nexus. If I play the grid now, I do not have sufficient artifacts to kill that Master of the Pearl Trident, and they have lots of mana open. So let us start with a Ravager. And an Overseer. And I think I just get in for 1 here. Or none. Merfolk Trickster, who are you targeting? You're targeting the Pest. Okay. Yeah. Let's hold up that Overseer activation. I could really use Whip Flare, Galvanic Blast. I guess the grid can do stuff here, but it taps out a lot of my field. Yeah, I'm dying way too fast to this Island Walk. Probably should have waited for that to be on their end step so that they couldn't Harbinger it. Okay, plating. Let's start with the grid. See if that goes anywhere. Because they're going to have to counter it. I need to tap 4 stupid artifacts to do anything to it. Yeah, they're going to... Merfolk Trickster. targeting? Pest, I assume? No, they're targeting that Arcbound Ravager. I don't want to do anything in response. So that resolves. Now grid resolves. And I still have 4 artifacts. They can jump in front of stuff, but it has to all be instant speed. So I can't attack with anything. I think it is still profitable to equip something. Pest'd be fine. Pest has a bigger butt. We'll put it on this Overseer. If this was a Darksteel Citadel, I would not have tapped it. Okay, so my only hope is that they go to combat, swing in with their guys, and don't have anything to tap my stuff down. Otherwise, they just have a bunch of Island Walk. Oh, wait, no. I think I'm dead no matter what, right? I might be dead no matter what. So that was a fake pump. So I can't declare them as blockers. Am I dead no matter what? 3, 6, 9. I think them tapping down that Ravager was actually really heads up. I think it was just enough to kill me. Because I can't declare them as blockers, right? They declare them as... Opponent declares them as attackers. They have Island Walk. And if you flash in any sort of Lord, then... Okay, no, that's not a Lord. If this is a Lord. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm dead. Alright, cool. That's a bummer. Alright, so we're currently 2-2. Gonna have to crawl for the 3-2. That was a rough Merfolk one. 2-2. All those dismembers and stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's just finish this out.